Welcome back. I'm joined by Championship correspondent Pascal Ahmed to review Saturday's match between Wigan and Bolton. Pascal, I'll start with the home side, still not mathematically down, but really struggling.
They are really struggling, yeah. I mean, they haven't it's their home form, isn't it? It's just been absolutely horrendous. No home wins since August, 6 home defeats in a row as well. And in midweek, it was always going to be a tough ask. You know, Watford coming to town. They're one of the best teams in the league at the moment. Watford went top by beating them 2-0. Troy Deeney with both goals. You know, the first one was a great header. Gaetan Bong at the back post. He should have done better there. Deeney's absolutely herring in, and but Bong didn't do anything to really challenge the header. And when the ball went in, the defenders all just looked around and they just thought, well, you know, what can we do about that? And then conceding a late penalty to sort of seal it. They were always kind of in the game at 1-0, but never really looked like threatening a Watford side who are right there at the top of the table. But you know, before that, they had three wins in 4 games going into that, so they had improved, you know, of late. But all those wins were coming away from home, and you know, almost any team they will say, you know, we prefer playing at home. We know the sort of environment, and that's where you always pick up more of your points. But it's not been the case for Wigan this season. Like I said, no home wins since August, and yeah, Malcolm Mackay's side, there's still at least 2 wins from safety, so still, it's only 8 games to go now. You know, they've pulled themselves above Millwall down there in the bottom 3, so they're the side closest to getting out, but it's still a long way to go. And you know, he's brought in some young players, Sinclair from Liverpool, Murphy from Norwich, but you know, they're teenage players, and it's you wondered, like, have they got the bottle for this sort of scrap that Wigan are in? And they haven't signed anyone with any real experience. They've got some experienced players in their squad, but it hasn't worked out this season. And at the moment, it looks like they're going down to League One. And you know, with the 23-year-old chairman Dave Whelan leaving, the club going down, you know, he's been appointed his grandson. He says he's definitely mature enough and ready for this, but is he ready for it? You know, going down to League One, but for Wigan, you know, one of the biggest clubs that would go down to League One in the last few years. So struggling at the moment, but you know, a long way to go.
Moving on to Bolton, they've been a bit inconsistent of late as well.
They have. It was a 1-0 defeat at Ipswich, and that was their 6th away defeat in a row. We talk about Wigan's 6 home defeats in a row, Bolton 6 away defeats in a row. Yes, it's got to predict a draw here, really, haven't I? But you know, they go to Ipswich, it's a 1-0 defeat there, and they actually played really well in that game. Ipswich have been improving of late. They're one of the teams chasing the playoffs, and Bolton go there. Neil Lennon made a lot of changes for that game. You know, brought in a few new players. Rashinia was the one. He's come in on loan from Benfica last summer, and that was his first appearance in any competition this season, and he was brilliant. You know, came on, he was fantastic, linking up with play, skillful player, and I'm amazed that if he's that good in that game, how he hasn't played so far this season. And with Zach Clough out, the local teenager who looked really good, he's now out until the end of the season. So Rashinia could come in now and play a little bit of a big part for them in the last little run into the season. But he did miss a key chance though. He's linking up play really well, but he missed a key chance, and that was in the end what cost them. They missed so many chances. Even after Ipswich scored in the 81st minute, I think it was, they had a great chance in the 89th. Craig Davis headed wide. I'm not quite sure how he missed from there, but they missed their chances. And you know, Mick McCarthy, the Ipswich manager, admitted that it was a robbery. Bolton probably should have won the game, so a bit unlucky there. But their away form's been terrible recently. They're 10 points clear of Wigan, who are the side at the top of the bottom 3. So this is a big game for them, because if they win, it's 13 into the bottom 3, and they're basically safe. But if they lose 7 points, that's when it starts to get a little bit worrying maybe for them. So they really want to win here, but injuries have hit them at the wrong time, and Lennon's struggling to really pick a first choice 11 at the moment.
It's probably a must win for Wigan if they're going to harbour any hopes of really staying in the league. Do you think they will win Wigan?
I can't see them winning. I think they might be able to get a draw, but I think, you know, like I said, they've lost 6 at home. Bolton lost 6 away, so it's got to be a draw for me. I'm going to go 1-1.
Sort of going for a 1-1 draw.